wild, wild. Wicked, wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked, wicked wild, wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. Six gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meet Jim West.
God damn, dude. Episode 119, dude. Coming in.
God.
Whew. It's
Oh, my
Sunday.
God.
It's Sunday, dude.
We're here on a Sunday.
March 3rd. It's Sunday.
It's just a Sunday.
It's just a
the Lord's
rainy,
Day.
rainy Sunday.
Rainy Sunday. Rainy Sundays.
What you up to,
With
bro?
Matt McCuskey's
Dude.
Rainy Sundays.
What a whirlwind last week.
Wow. Our week. I mean, I thought the dogs loved me. The dogs were quick to turn on me, dude.
Yeah, we've attracted a nasty bunch of
Little
assholes.
nasty little fat little fucking little greedy pigs, dude.
A lot of fucking nasty little good boys, dude.
Dude, they were mean.
Yeah, I know.
They were so mean to me.
That was funny.
Like fucking retard Shane ruined it. I was like, I didn't fucking do anything, you dickhead.
Dude, that was funny because I would have people who like would message me and be like, "Yo, I know Shane really was the one." I'm like, "No, for real, like he didn't. Like he definitely didn't."
I didn't.
No, I know.
I didn't compromise the cast, dude.
I know.
Matt got compromised.
Dude, I was on the wall.
I supported Matt's decision.
Exactly.
We talked on the phone, and Matt was like, "I think I should take it down." I
Dude.
was like, "Do what you got to do." Doesn't matter.
I'm sitting at my fucking job, and all of a sudden I get this text from my colleague at school, and it's just like exclamation point, picture of the fucking iTunes thing, and I was like, no.
Oh fuck!
It was just like a ladder, just like went up against my battlement, dude, and I was just like,
dude.
huh?
You were swirly crabbies.
But you know what? I was happy though because that was something I was like, kind of like, man, I hope no one. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That was kind of a nice thing. Sorry for the tumultuous
There's
week.
nothing. You did nothing wrong.
I know, but
It's
still,
a fucking podcast. That's our conversation. I was like, yeah, take it down. Who cares? I didn't know these people were fucking vicious little fucking greedy little weasels, dude.
well, my whole thing was like, it was weak on my behalf to be like,
It's not weak.
I think it's weak, dude, to be like,
Dude, you were worried momentarily
sure,
to be like, oh, I don't want to lose my fucking career right now.
sure. Well, it's
Over-
my thing
it
is
doesn't
like,
matter.
I would
Put
be
it back up. It doesn't matter.
true. I would be mad if I got banned because I do like doing that. I like doing the thing I do. So it's like I like talking to people. It's like my entry level shamaning, dude. I'm on a new 21st century thing where like this, you don't have like a career. I'm more of a vocational dude. I get the call from within and I respond.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm doing that. If I get jammed up by these motherfuckers on some political shit, I was like, dude, that'd be so fucking lame. I'd be so mad. But really, it's like,
because it's like, first off, that's not even close to our worst episode. Dude, if you go listen to any of the early ones,
oh yeah,
dude, there's time I'd get drunk and be like, yo, white guys invented everything and we're the fucking best. Like, that was for like 3 months straight. I know. I'd be like, dude, diversity sucks
I
in
remember
comedy.
you just sitting there like in the bathroom splashing water in your face before. I'd be like, I'm gonna hit him with the fucking white guys invented this. And
And then I got to talk about Flight. Do you guys like Flight? White people did that. What's next? Yeah, so whatever.
no, it was just funny to me because I've been really trying to like unfragment myself to where I'm just like because like it's like I like have friends over here that I can do this with and that. And it is to the point now where, like, that's it, dude. I have to fucking bring in all the sub-personalities into the whole and just be like, this is what I'm up to. Fucking tremble before my majesty.
Tremble, dude.
When I'm in, like, normal settings now, dude, I freak people the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's weird, dude.
I can't be around my family.
Really?
When I go home, people are like, you're a fucking dickhead. Everybody I'm
For
around,
what?
everybody that's not in comedy is like, oh, you're an asshole.
Why
You're
do they
always
why,
an asshole.
Why? God fucking damn it. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Yo,
Deep
all right.
State obviously fucking set off
Deep
the
State,
smoke alarm.
yeah, dude, they
Jesus
heard us.
Christ.
R.I.P. Saraceni's cat. Just got on Instagram. Saraceni posted a picture of his
dead?
fucking dead cat.
How'd it die?
I don't know. He had to put it down. It was his best friend, dude.
Oh, man, that sucks.
That sucks.
That sucks.
Sorry, Saraceni.
Fuck, man. R.I.P. the cat.
R.I.P. your cat.
Dude, this is where people come for fucking pet
This
death.
is it. Pet death. You let me know if your pet dies. I'll fucking shout him out.
Yeah, for sure.
That was funny. I did that on Bonfire, like a lot.
Yeah,
I'd be
shout
like,
out
yo.
people's dead pets.
And then I started getting like DMs of people like, yo, my fucking dog died. Like every day I'm getting DMs of different people like, my dog's dead. Like,
You should do a reality. You should pitch a reality show that's just you like handling like dog death arrangements where you just like pull up and you're just like a pallbearer for dogs, dude.
Yeah, you can put on some sick dog funerals.
Oh, for sure.
You did it right because you're not held to like religious standards.
True.
Or, like you can desecrate bodies.
What do you like? You mean like?
You just put it on like a firework, launch it in the air.
Oh, for sure.
You can do wild shit. You could tie a bunch of
You
balloons
could tie,
to it.
dude. Tying balloons. I think I might start doing that.
Tying balloons to a dead dog and just floating it off.
For sure.
It's a good
That's
way.
the move. We're putting like a slow burn on it, so like it gets up and then it finally burns itself off the balloons, and just like a fiery carcass just drops from like 500 feet up. He's got a flaming dog falling down. I'm definitely gonna do Viking burials for my dogs.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to be like if one dies, they both.
You have to.
Yeah. If one dies, the other's going with
Indian
it.
law.
Like
into the funeral pyre.
Like the Egyptians, like
Yeah,
how they
dude.
put the young boys in the tomb. Be something like
Absolutely.
that. I would euthanize the other one.
No.
Yeah, they have to go down together.
You think Tilda's dying? No, Jax is dying quick.
Dude.
Jax is on the highway to hell.
He took a shit the other day and it was gray, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Anyway, he eats like clops of dirt. If I can't leave him outside unsupervised because he'll just eat dirt like a pig.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Dude, like they like put down topsoil in my backyard, and he'll just eat topsoil. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I know. It blows my fucking mind.
And then he's like when his shit gets all fucked up, his legs start coming off the ground. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? It was like gray mucus on like a fucking black turd. And I was like, dude, you're gonna die, dude. He loves it. He can't stop.
Back to that fucking meltdown, dude.
True.
I had no idea. Those little.
I mean, you got to think
They
too.
were
It's like,
quick to turn on me.
yeah. They were definitely quick.
They were
to fucking,
excited to
they
be
were,
like, "Yo, you suck."
They were
I was
quick
like,
to
"Damn,
besiege you, dude.
They
Imagine back in feudal times, if like a rumor spread around, like you would have been fucking in the stocks, if not worse. They would have had your head.
did. Yeah, there's no trial.
The rumors must have been spread so
This is
fucking
what sucked.
fast.
This is what sucked about
Yeah.
it. Was I had nothing to do that day, the day that this all popped off.
No.
I was like, all right, I still got this joint. I'll smoke some marijuana.
So I was wondering this. How did you save a half smoked joint? Did you bring it down to the basement with you? 'Cause they stink like a motherfucker.
Where?
Half smoked joint.
Oh, at my parents' house?
Yeah.
No, I
You left it outside?
just had it in my jacket.
Dude, they smell so
Yeah,
bad.
my mom was like, "You smell like weed." I was like, "Yeah, I have weed in my jacket." And then they were like, "You're an asshole."
I was like,
And I was like, "I don't understand why people think I'm an asshole."
well, I used to do a thing where I would leave like half smoked joints in like
Yeah.
strategic places because they'd stink my house up. So I was wondering, like, I wonder how old Shane
Nah,
tackled
my family can handle weed.
They can handle your
Yeah,
fucking
they can
joint.
be like, "All right, you're good."
Oh, it's so
nothing
fucking
else.
funny. Yeah, exactly.
So I just smoked.
I have weed in my pocket.
Yeah, I was like, she's like, "You smell like weed." I was like, "Yeah, it's, it's weed. That's what you smell."
Would you think your mom would smoke weed ever?
She has, yeah,
Oh well, I'm saying, will she?
would.
Hell yeah.
yeah. If I would have been like, "Let's smoke weed," she would maybe do it.
Nice.
If she was drinking a little,
You got her down the beach. Yeah, she was down the
she
beach.
had a couple
Couple
wines.
Seagrams,
Yeah,
dude. Couple fucking Bahama breezes.
Just took smoked a joint.
Mm-hmm.
Got on Reddit. I was like, let's see what's going on. Normally this is pretty favorable. Every thread was like, "You fucking fat fucking retard." I was like, damn, what happened?
Dude, the funniest
Ooh,
is
and then
Spud.
just being high. And then once I was done being high, I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck at all.
Yo,
While
yeah.
I was high, I was like, everybody hates
It
me.
hurts,
It
dude.
hurts.
Dude, Spud saying when he was like, he read one negative comment and all of a sudden wanted to throw up. He's like, I don't know how you guys do that shit. Dude, I got
Negative comments fucking blow because then it's like, what can I say back? I have no
Nothing.
idea who they are, and they know everything about me.
You can't say anything.
Outside of, you can click their username and check out.
Yeah.
Let's say they post pictures of their son on the Nintendo thread.
Mm-hmm.
Some listeners might do that, and maybe I have pictures of their fucking ugly gay kid now.
I'll read something if I get
One dude right now is like, Jesus Christ.
Oh God, he's got me. Some dude just got compromised.
I know. Then I was honestly going to DM that dude.
Like, what the
I was
fuck's your
high
problem?
enough. I screenshotted a picture of his son, and I was like, "Yo, stop talking shit, dude." I almost pressed send, and I was like, "What kind of fucking? Maybe I am a fat retard."
You almost
dude.
sent him like a stoned ransom.
Yeah.
Dude. So actually, dude. Oh my God, you're hitting so many fucking.
But then I was like,
topics for
"Dude,
me.
if this guy goes to war with me, I'm done.
True.
This is my one nuke."
It's like fighting ISIS.
Yeah.
It's like fighting ISIS, dude. Dude, so first of all, you're saying you bring up so many things. So
Wow,
you know,
I shouldn't be on right now.
Now I tell you how I was trying to like just like slowly up my weed thing where like I was eating edibles, see how much I could take. The other part of it was like I would go about my day, so I would see like how high I could be in my normal life without completely faltering.
Yeah.
So I was like just like pushing the fucking limit, dude.
Yeah.
I was just like going places. I went to fucking therapy, like stoned as fuck, which was awesome, by the way. But the it was actually really tight. I was like hitting her with all these theories, and she's like,
"Are you high?"
Well,
she's like, "It smells like weed." And you're like, "Yeah, that's weed. That's weed."
No, I was an edible monster.
Oh.
So, but dude, this shit I get from the dispenser, I don't know what the fuck's in it. The dosage just can't be correct because I'm like, all right, this is like probably like 25, 30 milligrams or whatever it is. I like took the tincture. Go there, and it was like a late delay kick in. So I'm like pretty stoned. I'm in the waiting room. You know when you're like stoned and you're looking around, you're like, I'm in a new place, and I'm like, first thought is like, I should probably get out of here. I should be here right now. Yeah. So I'm like, nope. So I go in there, I'm doing my thing, and having a good time. And dude, that is my favorite thing too, by the way. To go in there and that's the secret podcast where I'm like, look, lady, check this shit out. And she's just sitting there like, what the fuck? So I go home.
Damn, you get high at a therapist. That lady must hear like,
oh, it's so sick, dude. I fucking love it.
I wonder if she's like, this guy is.
Well, I
could be retarded.
I study the subconscious, so I'm always hitting her with like subconscious theories and shit, dude. And it's just like, but it is like, she has like a psychoanalysis bent, so she's into it. So it's
damn. Are you guys?
Fun. Doubt it, bro. I would never
this is like
violate
Tony Soprano and his.
I would never
strength,
violate
dude.
the sanctity, dude.
True, you shouldn't, but sometimes passions.
Well, it's called.
Especially if you guys are both fucking mind fucking.
It's transference, bro. She's really good, but I've wondered about that. I was like, I hope I don't fall in love with this lady, dude. That'd be awkward as fuck.
Is she old?
No, not at all. My first one was a geezer. First one.
Wait, how old's this lady?
I don't know, probably like 30, early 30s.
You're in love.
No, I
have to be in love.
No, dude.
I love her.
I know. It's
I love her. Off this story, I love her.
I will say this. So I forgot all about
I
this.
definitely love her.
So I'm in there and we're talking, and I don't know how this comes up. And I was, what the fuck? I don't know. I literally don't know how it led to this, but we're talking about like when I was little. And I was like, we're talking about getting teased. And I was like, oh, I used to get teased all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, what would people say about you? And I was like, I started laughing. She said, what's so funny? I was like, my brothers, I was like, my thighs were always so big for my pants when I was little. Dude. I was like, my thighs were always so big. And I was like, my brothers used to call me Thunder. And she was like, oh, that's terrible. And I was like, no, I was like, why are you laughing? I was like, I don't know. Like the fact that my brothers call me Thunder Thighs makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And I was like, it actually really, I remember the time like I would walk when I was in 8th grade and I'd feel my fucking fat thighs in my Flynn O'Hara pants, dude. And I would just be like, oh my God, dude, everyone can notice my fat thighs. And I was like, no one ever said anything. My one brother the one day was like, what's up, Thunder Thighs? And I was like, ah. Dude, so I come out of there.
I told you I was laying on the floor one day. This still haunts me. Remember I made fun of you for having bitch hips? That was just me transferring that to someone else, dude. I was laying on the floor. So I was laying like on my side.
Like Cleopatra?
Yeah, like a Greek just waiting for grapes. I was laying on the floor on my side, and my sister was on the couch behind me. I was a kid. I was like watching TV. Both of them were behind me, and they were both like, "You got bitch hips." And I was just like, I don't even know if that was a thing. Like I was not ever worried about my hips.
Dude, you hit me with that about a year ago, and I've been fucking working furiously
You look
to get rid of
good,
my
dude.
bitch hips, dude. My bitch hips come back.
That's all right.
If I eat too much salt, my bitch hips appear. I'm like, oh no. My life is just a struggle against my bitch hips and my thunder thighs, dude.
Sick ass thighs. You thighs are thick.
Now I was telling her, I'm like, now I'm pretty cool with my thighs. I've come to grips with the fact they're just bigger than natural. This lady's like, what the fuck? So I come out of the place. Directly across the street is a big sign. It's a store called Thunder, and I was just like. I instantly took a picture. I was like, I won't make a habit of texting you, but this was just too funny not to send you.
Oh.
She just like, she was like, okay, very funny. Like, because you're not supposed to like start like a.
Oh shit!
I couldn't resist, dude. I come out all of a sudden, I'm all stoned, and I just see Thunder on a billboard, and I was like, no.
That's so funny,
dude. So then I go home. Everything's cool. Catch a lift, do my thing, and see my babe off to work. And then I'm like, fuck, I gotta take a shit. And it hit me. I'm like, damn, I am fucking stoned. Like the edible part kicked in. Because I smoked a bong, took an edible, then went to. So I was like, I was on like a time release type. I was a time bomb. So I was, so I go in. I'm like, oh my god, I got shit, and I'm like in my house, kind of like. I don't know if you ever got like real high in your house and like it's like the middle of the day and no one's there and I'm just kind of like
yeah, that's exactly what happened when I checked Reddit.
Exactly,
middle
dude.
of the day, I was like, I just got NBA 2K19 on Xbox.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a great day. While I'm sitting there, I'm like, let's check out Reddit. And I'm like, what? What the fuck, dude? It ruined my day.
Oh, of course.
It took, and then I woke up the next morning like, what a fucking pussy.
Yeah,
but at the time, that was
dude. When you like I said,
high midday, just like,
well,
I was excited. I was like, I'm alone. This is gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun as hell. Well, this is my thing. It's like I've been trying to get to the point where, like, as if I eat a strong enough edible, I can smoke weed forever, and it just doesn't anymore. I need the edible. I need that shit to hit my liver and like multiply.
You get into those
I need the
hips.
gremlin effect, dude. It needs to hit my bitch hips and fucking like Super Saiyan mode. So then, like, I'm in my house and like if I get like really really stoned, like I'll start like my body feels weird, and then like things start to look just like wrong in a way that I can't explain. I'm like, oh god. So I'm like, I gotta take a shit, and I'm like, but then I get to that level and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I can get myself out of it, which has been my magician trick. Yeah, I've been getting really really good at it. But then, dude, so I'm taking a shit. I'm like sitting there. I asked you this before. Have you ever taken a really like a shit while you're high?
No, but now when I get high, I think about you saying that to me,
dude. So this is like not my first rodeo taking a really stoned dump. So this is probably like my 7th. So I'm sitting there, and dude, it just so happened with all like I'm not eating totally plant based now, but I eat a lot of like plant based stuff now. So I'm taking like just like fucking 14-inch dumps that like just don't stop coming out. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like. My like ass is numb, and I'm like, is it? I couldn't tell if it was still coming out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? And I'm like, trying not to bug out. So like, I get up from that. I'm like, trying to keep it cool, and I start wiping my ass, and I get so deep in thought while I'm wiping my ass that like, I literally this happened to me too one time when I was making a peanut butter and jelly. Like, I'll get so deep in thought that like my surroundings just disappear to where like I'm not even like aware of anything. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. God knows what I was thinking about, but all of a sudden I snap back in. I'm in my bathroom. I didn't recognize where I was for like a good solid 3 seconds. Like I sat there and was like, you ever wake up? You ever sleep at a friend's house and wake up and you're like,
dude, I sleep between Philly, home in New York, and travel.
Dude,
there's multiple times now I'll wake up. Yeah, a lot of days where I'm like, am I in Philly or New York? Or,
dude. So I just come to from thoughts that I can't even remember in the bathroom, like half, like mid ass wipe to being like looking around, like where the fuck am I? And then I was like. Oh my god, I'm in the bathroom in my new house. Oh my god, I live in a new house. That's so fucking weird. Oh my god, oh Jesus Christ, dude, it was just fucking like. And then I got it together, but dude, it was like when I get super super high like that. The only thing that brings me down is I'm just like, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna start reading a lot and stuff. I'm gonna start being a good boy. I'm gonna stop smoking weed, which brings me to my fucking new regime, dude. Which is now it's once a month. I just sustain all of it, but once a month I'm gonna get blast off into the stratosphere. I already told my babe. I told my babe
March 14th.
Oh boy, dude!
Live podcast.
No. This is once a month in like total in like a dark room. I told my babe today. I'm like once a month. I'm like you gotta fucking I'm gonna do it around your schedule when you're gone. But I'll say one day. That's all I want out of the month. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll be upstairs on the 3rd floor. I might get a tent. I was thinking about that. Put it up there and just fucking spend a whole day in a tent upstairs, dude. Just 24-hour period once a month. So that's my new
regime. You could be in that tent for 15 minutes and be like, I'm fucking retarded.
No way,
You're going to be Alex Jones out and be like, I'm actually a little bit retarded.
Dude, Alex Jones has been freaking me out.
Hold on, I got one.
Go ahead, please.
You're going to love this. I got high and I was watching a movie with my roommate. Mm-hmm. And when the movie ended, we both were going to bed. Mm-hmm. So he was behind me walking to the bedroom.
Oh, so he has to walk through your room?
Yeah. But I said good night to him. I was like, all right, man. Good night. And he was like, all right, see ya. And closed the door. And I laid in bed for the next 2 hours. Just like, am I a fucking gay? Like, I was like, who the fuck says good night, dude? This guy definitely thinks I'm a fucking weirdo now.
Dude, my boy loser. Says it. My friend says that all the time.
I say good night to people. I didn't think it was that weird. And then I said good night to another man that night and laid in bed like, what the fuck?
Dude, it's funny. That's such a funny thing.
It's funny. I know. I knew I
my buddy
couldn't get out of it. I couldn't get out of it.
You couldn't get out of the good night?
In that. That was stuck in my head till I passed out. I was just in my head like, is that weird?
No,
Am I weird to say goodnight to
so
somebody?
I think that's a nice thing. The one guy I know,
good night, dude.
One of my old bulls, dude, will hit me with that. I'll be like, all right, good night, buddy. And I'm like, thanks, man. Good night.
Yeah.
Dude, I called him the other night, and I was heading down to his place. And I was like, well, you're going to be up for a while? He was like, I'm not long for this world. I was like, dude, what? Oh, my God.
It's almost like an unwanted I love you. Or like a
good night. Yeah, it's
like
pretty intimate.
If someone hits you with like, all right, dude, I love you.
Yeah.
It's awkward to be like, I love you too.
I know.
Saying I love you isn't bad. Saying I love you too back, that's when it gets weird.
Because especially if you hesitate. If you're just like, I love you too.
It's like, all right, bro, I love you, dude. Also, it's like, I love you too. Good night. Also, it's how you say good night. If you're like, all right, good night, dude.
Yeah.
Normal. If you're like, all right, good night.
If you do like a sing-songy, like, good night.
I think I did. That was the debate in my head for like 2 hours.
Like, how
I
say
said
it?
good night. Because I was like, if I'm just like, all right, good night, dude, totally fine.
Yeah.
But if a dude is walking through my bedroom and I'm like, all right, good night.
That's fucking hilarious. Dude. Yeah. So the other thing that you brought up, I forget, I guess it's from, you're like, how is this shit really affecting me this much? And with all like the Reddit stuff, bro, I started reading a book about, it's Jaron Lanier. It's 10 Reasons Why You Should Shut Down Your Social Media Accounts. Whew, bro. I mean, I knew Facebook was fucking weird. I didn't know exactly how it worked. Dude, it's designed specifically, parts of it are designed specifically with that purpose, just to create like animosity between people. To where it's like, they're like, dude, oh my God, I can't even fucking. So
Wait, are you telling me the Zionist puppeteers are creating a social network to divide the...
It's not even just that. It's like, so their ripple effects, so Facebook is a platform. They're like, people think like as a user, they're the customer of Facebook. Not fucking true. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like mouse saying that, like mice trying to complain about like a mouse trap, dude. Yeah. It's like the whole is to catch you, but you're not like, your user experience isn't like, they use user experience to learn more about you to sell that information to other companies. So the whole point of social media is a 2-tier system where it's specifically set up to addict the user in a dopamine feedback loop. And that's not even like conspiracy. That's like they came out and said that. Yeah. They use someone's like...
Is this the same book as the casino thing?
No.
It actually sounds a lot like the casino
It's very
thing,
similar.
it's like you keep them addicted.
Casinos try to like sue Facebook, being like, you guys stole the way we fucking do shit with slots.
Really?
Yeah, so Facebook used a bunch of like gambling casino techniques to addict the user. And then what they actually sell is the fact that they can manipulate behavior in a way that's preferable to certain advertisers and companies. Because they're like, so what they do is they'll study like, what videos you're watching, all this shit. They have all your information on your phone, and then they'll find patterns of like when you purchase. And they'll be like, so we watched, this is the kind of stuff that he ingested, like content-wise, and then he bought this. But when he was watching this stuff, he bought that. And they try to figure out like if it's just like pure happenstance. And then they start doing things where they like, well, when he watches cat videos, he tends to buy like pajamas or whatever. So let's show him more and more cat videos, and they'll have an advertiser like, here's your base, these people into your stuff. We have a platform, we can manipulate their behavior in a way that's favorable to you. And that's what the Cambridge Analytica thing was, where they figured out like they can sway elections. So like they can they know how to show stuff, and they also do like, so that's why they ask your if you check your profile, they tell you what they think your political bent is. And they'll purposely they'll flood your feed with people who have opposing political views to like get people fired up if that's something, or they'll do like the opposite thing where it's like a bubble.
Wow.
They said like when they started that, they didn't know there was going to be like so much hatred. They said like the hatred online was like like oil just laying under the land. And then when they put people on there, people like, fuck you, motherfucker. And you're dealing with a bunch of technology addicts who are like driven by that like dopamine burst of attention and like self-validation. But the other part too is like when people blow up at each other, people get addicted to that too. Yeah. It's like a gambler likes to win. They also kind of like to lose in a weird, perverse way. Yeah. So what ends up happening, this book says, is that people are more alert and actually looking to be offended because they gain like a validation from being offended, and then they get to go off and get all that social like feedback of like, yes, good job, yes. So he said like it creates an environment where people are more likely to be offended because we're just like crackheads. Yeah. On some level, we're addicted to this technology, and the way to get it is to be like a fucking asshole, and then that's like the big payoff. Dude, it is fucking nuts. I was reading this shit and was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I stopped Facebook. I don't get on that.
Yeah, man.
I used to get a nice dopamine off of our Reddit.
Yeah, that was a nice little boost.
That was a good run for a little.
Well, Facebook's fucked up because it's like you're creating like
The Reddit, by the way, is still hilarious.
Reddit's the shit. I
Our
fucking love
Reddit
it, dude.
page is so fucking
I
funny.
fucking love it.
It's so funny.
The Facebook thing's fucked up because you're building this like effigy to yourself, like an electronic version of yourself that you just continuously serve in the name of your own ego, and then they're taking all that information and just it's the most fucked up thing. And then they're just butt fucking you with all the information you provide in this like feeble attempt to like gain recognition on this platform that has absolutely no, like, it doesn't pay off in any other way but this weird like validation currency that just clicks and lights. It's fucked up, dude.
After my show last night, this British dude came up.
Yeah,
and was like, he was the man. He was like, you're hilarious. And him and his girlfriend and me and my girlfriend went and hung out, and we went to the bar and stuff. And then
hanging out with the Brits.
Yeah, me and these Brits, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
But it was funny because he like loved stand up, and except he only knew Joe Rogan.
Dude,
I was like, who do you like? And he was like,
Rogies.
He was like, Joe Rogan, fucking, who's that UFC guy that's with Joe, the fighter and the kid?
Oh,
I forget his name.
Fuck,
right now.
I know you're talking about. He does the podcast with Brian Callen.
Yeah. Anyway, he was like, that's one of the better comics. And I was like, what do you think of Louis? And he was like, who's Louis? I was like, dude.
You got to introduce this guy to Louis?
Yeah, I got to introduce this dude who said he was a stand-up fan to Louis C.K. It was great. But then this reminded me of his social media made me laugh so far.
What was it?
Dying in his face. We were sitting at a table and he showed me his Instagram, and it's because he's yoked. He's a hot dude.
So that's why he loves Rogie.
It was so fucking look at this picture of him and his boys in Dubai.
Damn.
Just hot dudes.
Damn.
I was like,
he's just a jacked fucking Londoner?
Hot dudes in Dubai. I was like, you guys are so fucking gay for that.
What'd he say?
I mean, I could tell it was mean. It was being mean, but like, because that's what he was doing earlier. He was on like a helicopter above New York.
Dude, this guy's extreme as fuck, dude.
And I was like, your social media is sick, dude.
This guy probably gets charged off of fucking XXX and Fast and Furious. If you're that jacked and you love helicopter tours, you probably watch fucking XXX just on this edge of your fucking seat.
He's out fucking skiing in the Alps, dude.
Damn, this guy fucking
like this
rules.
week. It was so fucking funny to just be laughing at this guy's social media.
And then he was in New York. This guy's fucking ripped.
He's the man. He's so hot.
Yeah, this guy's hot as fuck.
British accent?
So he's jacked, ripped, and has a British accent?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Dude, I've been sitting here fucking with my plug about to plug my computer in, and it was really just that I had no Wi-Fi. I was like, oh, my battery's about to go out. I have fucking 3/4 of a battery.
Yeah, also, the whole time you were doing that, I was literally just looking at how hot this guy I was hanging out with last night was.
Dude, he is fucking yoked.
He takes ab pictures. He takes mirror selfies of abs.
What kind of
so fucking
what was his
funny.
babe looking like?
Babe was hot.
Yeah, I mean,
a hot babe, dude.
He's like a jet-setting fucking ball of muscle, dude. Of course, this guy has to be getting ass.
He was hitting me with the fucking rugby players could beat NFL players.
And what?
Like, football,
not even in
I don't know.
not even in rugby, dude. If
Yeah,
you gave those NFL players
give them
a month to learn the rules of rugby,
one off season.
Yeah, we had like a like when I played my freshman year, there was a dude who was like a D1 prospect who like played rugby because I think he like got in trouble and couldn't go to college or something. Dude, this guy like no one could stop the whole season. He just ran across the field side to side. Nobody could fucking stop him.
That's
dude.
what I was trying to tell him. He was like, "Well, yeah, well, you guys wear pads, so it's like,
dude. Yo, if you put those guys in the NFL and gave them rugby ball, it would be like unbelievable how much.
I had to tell him. I was like, "You guys don't have black dudes.
True.
Like, you don't have fucking black dudes. These guys like." And I was trying to. I didn't even get into it because it's he's from England. I didn't want to be a dickhead.
Yeah, they have a few, but like they're not pulling from a bench like us, dude.
Dude.
There's no way.
Look at the NFL Combine right now.
Yeah,
these guys
dude.
are like 6'8", 350, running like 4.9, like terrifying numbers.
Yeah,
horrifying. I'm like, dude, they don't have that in fucking Wales. He's like, yeah, they're tough as a fucking hammer.
Doesn't matter.
Like, dude,
doesn't matter
how
you can be as tough as
are.
you want. If some guy's like 6 times faster than you, he's just gonna deke you out and get around you.
But
I mean, dude, I love playing rugby, but like if you put a D1 football, if you put like the Ohio Buckeyes and gave them like a month, they would butt fuck.
It'd be terrifying.
The best rugby team.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, sure. The offensive linemen aren't going to be able to run the whole time.
True.
But they'll also murder if somebody gets it, like a defensive lineman.
Well, they would though. That's the other thing too. It's like if you gave them like a year, and like you guys get to train and learn the game, it would be over.
Yeah,
It actually happened to our team. We used to play this team from Washington D.C. It's all black team. We butt fucked them the first year.
Yeah,
just fucking pounded the ball, killed them. They came back next year and just fucked us.
They learned how to play.
They learned how to play and just fucking crushed us. And we're like, God damn it! I ran this experiment. I can tell you the outcome.
Yeah, I got a book. I got a new book.
What you reading on?
I think I was telling you about it. Dope Sick.
Oh yeah.
Fucking heroin.
Reading about the heroin.
Whew.
Dude,
I didn't know it was I-81. The highway like by my house is like heroin highway.
Is it really?
That's what they called it in the book.
Jesus Christ.
The highway that goes through Mechanicsburg. Heroin highway, dude.
Damn.
That's what we're doing.
So is it coming? Is it like coming west to east or going east to west?
It is. It's from Oxycontin,
Gotcha.
and then it's from like the Appalachian. Oh, like which way is the drugs running?
yeah.
I think Connecticut for a little,
Okay.
but
That makes sense.
It's all
Yeah,
pills and
Appalachia's
shit.
fucked up, dude.
Appalachian mountains. It's like all.
Dude.
And then I watched. I made Claire watch fucking Heroin with me. There's a documentary on Netflix about this
Really?
lady that just goes around and fucking gives people overdosing Narcan. It's fucking wild.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
literally dead. She'll hit them with Narcan and they'll sit up and be like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, a lot of people are getting Pulp Fiction, dude. A lot of people, there's all that fentanyl and shit, and I was talking to someone the other
There was
day.
a batch in this book. It talks about the same town that the documentary's in. 26 fucking people OD'd in one day.
God damn.
From one batch, dude.
Dude.
They were partying.
I knew someone who didn't go out like that, but someone was literally just telling me the other night that like they were on their way home, and they're like partying and drinking all night with their friends, and someone's like, "Yo," like it was like 3 a.m. They're like, "You want a little bump of coke?" And they're like, "Yeah, let me get that." Turned out to be ketamine.
Oh.
He had to call his girlfriend and be like, he had his friend explain like, he thought he was doing one drug that you didn't like. It turns out it was another drug that you didn't like, and now he's in a K-hole and he can't come home.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that just like, I was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "I just sat there and mean mugged everybody. I couldn't move. I just sat there and just looked at everyone like." I'm like, dude, that fucking sucks.
Dude, it's so funny to call them party.
I tell everyone, I'm like, "No, dude,
Like, saying that it's party time. Like
party
the
time for
fucking
heroin is so fucking
heroin
funny.
party time is the shit. We were talking about that's what we talked about. Like a halfway house.
oh my
Just
god,
dudes getting a hold of heroin and then partying in the halfway, like 10 dudes just nodding out in a room. Like, yes, dude, tonight's gonna be sick. We snuck heroin in.
I mean, it's got to be like, well, it's got to be funny too to like think of that. So you got a bunch of people in a halfway house. Someone snuck like a couple 8-balls in. Someone got like some fucking skag going. People are shooting up, sniffing coke. Then like there's just like top 40 dance hits playing, and people are like,
Then what? Yeah, then what? It's like we get fucked
there's
up.
just like Ed Sheeran playing in the background, and they're like, "I fucking love this song."
Bunch of dudes that got out of jail just sleeping. Good night.
Yeah, it's got to be fucking wild, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's-
like I just wonder, like, I wonder how hard people, because there's like people are puking left and right, probably.
What, during party time?
Yeah, dude.
People are dying, dude. People are literally just laying there dead. It's party time, dude.
That's definitely. I always imagine that as like when you see the movie like Blade, when everyone's like at an underground rave. It's like that's that in real life, and everyone's just like, "Oh God, oh I can't breathe. Call my mom." Oh. If you do a high dose
Bunch
of
of vampires in trench coats, like, I think I'm dying. Anytime I go to Kensington now, you see everybody just standing around nodding out. I'm just like, dude, it's party.
Party
That guy's
time, dude.
partying right now. That's a sick party to get high as fucking stand by yourself on the side of the road and just be like, oh fuck.
just stand outside the McDonald's and like watch the bus go by again. You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the next one. Fuck yeah, it's party time."
That's awesome. To imagine heroin users are having fun and this is a party.
What I mean, that might be the allure of heroin. If you're dipping out, you probably just hear the Dancing Queen in your head. It's like the ABBA song. It's like, "There are the dancing
dude.
queens."
While you're nodding, just it's cold. You're in gym shorts. It's raining. You're just
Your head just plays ABBA on a loop. That's probably the allure of heroin. You go into a state where your head just blasts ABBA inside, and you're like, "I am the dancing queen."
yes, dude.
Yes, dude.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, I got into I fucking put my foot in my mouth the other day with my babe.
What'd you do?
Oh, dude. She's a fucking look. She's like all girls they always think they're like gaining weight and they're like, yeah, I'm saying, yeah. So she's fucking, she's doing all that shit and like, this is while I'm stoned. I'm so fucking high in this house before she leaves. So I'm sitting there and she's like saying all this stuff like, whatever. She's like, girls are gonna gain weight. And I'm like, you look fine, blah blah blah. And then like, a thought occurs to me. I go,
oh no, dude.
and I just start laughing.
Oh my god.
But she's like, what's so funny? I said, no, I'm not saying it. Just leave it be. Fine. So she's sitting there, and I'm like, God, he's fucking start laughing. And it's the dumbest fucking thing when I'm laughing. And then she's like, just fucking say it, okay? And I'm like, it's not even the thing I said. It's just now I'm thinking of like the implications, how I can't even really say this. She's like, just fucking say it. And I was like, dude, I was like, well.
You got meta?
Dude, I did, dude. I got real meta. Because I was like, it's not even the fact that I'm saying it. It's just how people would actually take it, me being a white. She's like, just fucking say it. And I was like, in my head, when you were saying, like, I was trying to tell you, like, how much I appreciate you, I was like, you used to be my Hershey bar, now you're my Three Musketeer.
Oh my god.
She goes, what? I'm like, no, you're getting too hung up on the dimensions of the candy. I'm saying, like, you're sweet and, like, dude. And I'm like, and what's really funny is that, like, as a white guy, I can't really refer to you as, like, a sweet dessert without, like, coming under fire. She was just like, I can't believe you fucking said that. I'm like, it's not.
Yeah, dude, you called your black girlfriend the Three Musketeers.
No, I was saying, like, it used to be, like, she was, like, super
She had
skinny.
abs. She looked like a Hershey
I was like,
bar.
you were a fucking Hershey bar.
Now you're fucking plump, fucking Three Musk, dude.
The Three Musk is in plump. I'm like, you're just
Now you're
fucking
moon pie,
You're fucking
dude.
slim thick, dude. You're THICC, dude. It's like I celebrate, dude. When I took her home to her family, I got nothing but high fives.
Yeah, you got.
If you have a black girlfriend and you like get a fucking ass
her
on her,
plump, dude.
Dude, all her uncles are just like, bam, dude, fucking
You must
nice.
You must be doing well, dude.
Literally, dude. It's like bringing home a goat in a funeral. But dude, for real, like I was getting nothing but love, dude. All of her aunts are like, "You look so good," blah blah blah. I tell her all the time. I'm like, I'm Da Vinci, dude. I sculpted your fucking ass. I brought that into life. I like removed my rib, dude, and put it to your ass and fucking sculpted it. Everyone's stoked on it, but you. It's like fucking relax,
yeah,
dude.
How did that go? How did the Musketeer comment?
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
that had to be.
Dude, I had to go into Shakespeare mode immediately and start. Dude, I went in. I was just like, no,
I love you so much.
I love you so much, dude. I was just like, dude, I thought you would like this because I just came up with therapy about like how I have to just be a whole complete person. I can't hide parts of myself. So I'm like, here's this fucking hilarious thing I thought of, and she was like, you got me fucking fat, man. I'm like, fuck, god damn it, the mystery deepens. Dude, I was laughing. It was really made me laugh. It's just the fact that, like, I was thinking if I wrote that on her Instagram, how would just people like, what the fuck? you can't talk about your black girlfriend being a sweet dessert, white boy. It's like, dude, why can't I compare her to a sweet dessert?
Who was the comic you thought was a white guy? That was on Facebook. Who was that?
Buddy Harris.
Oh, Buddy Harris.
Buddy Love.
You saw Buddy Love. There's a black comic in a black conversation saying some crazy shit, and Matt thought it was a white. I don't know.
Oh, it was Buddy Love, and it was like, my brother, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, how's Buddy Harris getting away with talking to black people like this? He'd be like, look, brother, we've been struggling for a long time. And I'm like, how the fuck is Buddy Harris getting away with this shit? Dude, I sat up for like an hour.
Oh, my God.
I sent screenshots to Jessa Reed and was like, yo, your fucking boy's out of his mind. And she was like, that's fucking Buddy Love, you idiot. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, we're getting Buddy Harris on.
Oh, fuck yes,
Buddy Harris
dude.
will be on next week.
That'd be tight if he comes
weekend.
on. He's like, oh, what's going on? God bless you.
He might.
Because it was like he was arguing about like the state of the ancient Egyptians with like some dude named like Tumut Huckaboo III. And I was like, how's Tumut Huckaboo III not being like, yo, dude, stop calling me brother, dude.
Yeah, this is what we got. This is early stages of black conspiracies.
Yeah.
That was like when I started to get introduced to it, was Egyptian Facebook arguments. That was when I started seeing black dudes. Like, I didn't know black dudes had wild theories on history. They would start saying shit, and I was like, what?
Dude.
What?
We've talked about it before.
Black conspiracy and black history is so... Black History Month should be changed exclusively to black conspiracies, dude. It should just be black conspiracies.
Dude, this is the worst Black History Month ever, dude.
This sucked.
This is the worst.
Jussie got framed.
Jussie got fucking framed.
He's innocent.
Dude, no one believes. I was in a bar. There's a bar where I live now is like a heavily gentrified area. But before, it was just like it was all black. And then there's a bar
a bunch of musketeers, dude.
You'd be so
All
mad
Musketeers.
if this somehow gets back. They're gonna be so fucking mad.
I'm gonna bring over a Three Musketeer. I'm gonna just take it out and eat it while
Should
we're
be
sitting
so
there.
fucking bad. I mean, dude, that's a compliment.
I like a guy who would bring a candy bar into a house.
True, I
Just
could
sit there and start eating it.
if I had to defend that in theory. I could be like,
That's Shane, dude.
Shane definitely eats candy bars. Dude, we're in this bar, and it's like in this like heavily gentrified area. There's this one bar. It's all black.
Yeah.
Like right on the corner of like next to it's called like Hygie and like some Swedish shit. I don't know. And it's like insane. So we went in there. Me and the babe. I took the babe out. We got a sighty, dude. We sat down.
What? When did you get sighties?
She came off work, bro. She was,
I think she texted me that night.
Did she?
Yeah, to
Was it
see if
2
me
nights ago?
and baby girl were in town.
Was it 2
to
nights
hang
ago?
out with
She
you.
got
Yeah,
off-
it was relatively recent.
Was around like 11:30
yeah,
at night.
it was late. She
That's
was like,
when
you
it
guys
was.
in town.
Yeah, she got off a little early. She's like, "Oh man, I'm fucking stressed." Will
I
you
got to
please-"
ask you this. I got to cut you off.
Sure.
Are you going to have a sighty March 14th?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
so excited. Dude, I haven't drank with you.
I know. That'll be-
Since the last live cast.
Dude, you can't fuck up the formula for the live cast.
Live
I have to
cast.
eat. I have to nibble on gummies, drink cides, and let the magic happen, dude. Dude, so we go in there, and there was like, they were like playing. It was funny. The person in the bar was putting Fox versus CNN back to back, and it was the funniest fucking shit. And then like they're playing the Jussie Smollett shit, and they're laughing at. And they would play a story on Fox, then jump to CNN, and then have like just dude. Like polar opposite views just
Yeah.
being broadcast, and we're all just in there like laughing and fucking around, and that one guy's like, "This is the worst fucking Black History Month ever." We were in there like it was so fucking funny. Everyone in there was laughing, and then there was a video. Apparently, there's a video that went around of a dude with like an AK-47. Like it was on the news. Some dude with an AK was like clearing out a street and like yelling at someone, and all I hear is this dude in the back like, "That's fucking me, bro. That's me with the street sweeper." They were like fucking around. It
Oh,
was so
shit.
fucking funny. It
Hell
was
yeah.
so fucking
So you
funny.
watch news with black dudes.
Yeah, it was sick. And then one dude
That's
was
awesome.
bragging. He's like, "That's me with the AK, bro. Look at everyone scattered." Blah, blah. Dude, it was so fucking funny.
That's great.
And then this guy, dude, having them go back and forth between the news, and we're all in there just like laughing how ridiculous this shit was.
Damn, you must have been killing. Were you,
I was
pontificating? Or did
No,
you step
actually,
back?
what happened is I just started watching Taboo, the show with Tom Hardy. So I was real into being like real quiet and mysterious. So I just sat in there and I was like in my fucking green sweatpants, dude, being so quiet and mysterious. And I was just in there, I was just fucking laughing, being like, "Ugh."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's sick.
I've already decided, dude.
What's
I wanna-
funny is they definitely read that book by its cover. Like they saw a weird white dude in sweatpants, and they knew exactly who you were.
Oh, dude.
Like
that's-
they could look at you and just be like, "Yep,
yeah.
he doesn't need to speak.
Nah.
We know exactly what he's about to say."
I mean, I ordered 2 cides, sat down with my babe, dude. Just watched the news, was laughing around with people, and just kind of
That's
sat
nice.
there. Super mysterious, bro.
You are mysterious.
Dude, especially when I watch Taboo.
You still tell me things that I'm like, what? When you FaceTimed me the other day, we won't get into it. We shouldn't be on the air right now.
be on the fucking
But
air
when
right
you
now.
FaceTimed me the other day, I was like, dude, this guy is on a different level. What the fuck world is this?
Hell yeah, dude. But dude, I've been watching Taboo, and it's like, bro, I just want to get my body like Tom Hardy.
Really?
Oh, not even. He wears this fucking. Did you ever watch Taboo?
No.
Fucking
I did.
awesome show.
I watched the first couple
He
episodes.
just walks around in like
He's
a
the fucking
black
man.
top hat and he's just like a black overcoat, and he's
Yeah.
just jacked. I'm like, dude, I gotta start
You
wearing
gotta
that
get a
kinda-
black top hat
That's
and
what I'm
a
saying,
black
dude.
overcoat.
Just wearing boots and just walking through mud. And dude, I was like, this is fun. He rides his horse. I'm like, dude, instantly that's another way I got the babe back on board. I'm like, you want to go horseback riding? I gotta take the babe horseback riding.
You guys are going
Call her Three
horseback
Musketeer.
riding?
Yeah,
That's gonna be great.
I know. I'm
you called her
excited.
Three Musketeer. Now you gotta.
Now I gotta ride a fucking horse, dude. But yeah, we actually I told her, I'm like, it's a big deal. I got bucked off a horse when I was a little kid. I'm scared of horses, bro.
Wow.
I'm super scared of horses. I was like, dude, I used to watch people ride horses. I'm like,
Horses,
I'm cool.
That's a good move. I'm on mean probation myself.
I'm not gonna ride. I'll use a saddle though.
You're going raw.
I'm going raw.
Native.
I'm gonna use a cup and go raw. I'm gonna wear football pads, dude, and fucking ride the horse.
Oh,
Your
fuck.
you said your babe's mad.
Yeah, I was mean to her, and just I'm on strict probation.
Take her on horseback,
I'm not
dude.
allowed to be mean.
Dude, let's blindfold our babe, surprise him on horseback. We should fucking know we should surprise him, blindfold him, put him on horseback, and just smack the horse's ass, dude.
Let him ride.
Like, whoosh.
Dude, that's a Hershey kiss and a Hershey hug hanging out.
Dude,
That's my little Hershey hug, dude.
Dude, you gotta. I mean, I'm telling you, you gotta start comparing we gotta break down the walls to be able to compare your girlfriend to a sweet dessert, dude.
Yeah. It's unfair.
Exactly.
They're taking everything from white men.
The ability to compare your.
You can't compare your
Well,
chicks.
white dudes are more like nature comparers. They'd be like, my
Yeah.
little lilac.
Yeah.
Black dudes came like, my little honey pot.
Yeah.
My little sweet.
Why are they Alex
my little
Jones,
sweet
dude?
little.
Alex Jones.
Dude, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, we got to get onto the Jones.
Alex Jones has been in my fucking head. That was another thing I was freaking out about.
That's because fucking Spud Dog and Billy.
Not even that. Did you hear what he was talking about? Alex Jones' theories.
I listened to
on
the Rogan podcast.
Hallucinogenics.
Yeah.
How you're just summoning intradimensional demons. Dude, I was in my bathroom after I remembered where I was, and I was like, oh, I'm in my bathroom. In my head, I started getting my head about intradimensional demons, and I was in my literally talking myself out of I'm not summoning intradimensional demons right now. I'm fucking Alex Jones is full of shit. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Dude, that's been getting in my
And a
head.
demon standing next to you was like, yeah, Matt. Alex Jones is lying, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking lying. Well, dude, then I
Dude,
didn't
how many
help.
demons were you chilling with?
I just started reading fucking Faust, dude.
That's who the party boys are chilling with.
Demons? Yeah. Think they're summoning demons?
When they're nodding?
Probably.
That's fucking Demon City.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I know I got sources. Someone well no, he actually he wasn't high, he just was fucked up in a coma. He claims he saw a demon. But the dude,
When he said this, I was like sleep paralysis. I saw the interdimensional demon too.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're
you're
out
talking
there.
about Jones?
Yeah.
No, he's saying you're
I know
summoning
on DMT and shit.
Well, he's not even saying intradimensional. He's meaning from the fourth and fifth and sixth dimension.
yeah.
So he's like, we're which I don't think is that crazy to say. We're in the third dimension. I put the video on the Reddit of the 10th dimension and all the way up. Whew. It could be the case. I mean, it makes sense that you see an ant and it's crawling around, has no idea what's going on. There has to be a level above us. To think that there's not is only hubris, dude. It's pure hubris.
Hell yeah.
So there's definitely, I think there definitely is a sixth dimension. Well, the sixth dimension is just fucking time. So, no, the fourth dimension's time. The sixth dimension is crossing, folding the time in to meet alternate timelines. So,
Yeah.
I just thought I was summoning a fucking, and I just started reading Faust, which is all about a dude who summons a fucking demon. Dude, Faust is fucking lit, dude.
What's he chatting about?
He's just in his library and he's like, dude, I've read every book. I'm the smartest fucking dude. And it's just, nothing's come of it. And he sees the Nostradamus book. He opens up and he's an alchemist. He starts looking at the alchemy shit and he was like, fuck, dude, I need to summon some sort of spirit here. Just he's like, I'm ready for the next level. And a spirit comes and he's like, no. So I'm only on the beginning.
That's nice.
Dude,
though.
people used to think in medieval times, they thought that the spirit lived in the core of the earth and it was just emanating out and it was fucking with people. And then that people walked around how bees suck pollen out of flowers. They thought that we sucked reason and thoughts out of the sun, where we were just kind of buzzing around all day in our little orbs and we're dude, people in the medieval times are fucking nuts. I'm built for medieval times, dude. I'm built for that shit. Yeah, dude.
I love how it gets there. No matter what you're on, you're I should be a medieval warrior.
Dude, I just had to write a paper for school, and the guy mentioned feudalism, and I was like, "You fucked up, bro." Here comes fucking 4
You
pages
want
down
to
the
talk feudalism, bro?
I read the tag. I was like, "You fucked up, dog." Here comes fucking 5 pages about feudalism. It was supposed to be economic theory, and it was the first 3.5 pages are just about feudalism and how sick it was.
You love feudalism,
Dude. I fucking love it. Well, that was what I was saying in the thing. It's when people are I was talking to City Kid about this the other day. How people will be capitalism is basically feudalism. And it's I could see how you could trace the elements over the other, but nothing compares to your boss being able to cut your fucking head off.
Yeah.
It's they're in two different galaxies, bro. It's if your boss could come in your office and it's "What's it?" and you're "Ah." Then just steal your fucking farm. There's totally 2 different fucking things. Mm-hmm. So I had to remind those motherfuckers about.
You had to let them know.
I had to let them know what
feudalism was.
People forget, dude.
People forget.
The fact that capitalism's so fucked up is dude, spend a week, dude. In feudalism, all it was a peasant, priest, and a warrior class. Those were your options.
Yeah.
That
what
was
would
it.
you be? You'd be a dark priest warrior.
I'd be a dark priest.
You'd be
I don't
a
know.
peasant
I'd
priest
be
warrior.
I'd be probably more of a sage. I'd probably end up getting hung or something.
I would hang you.
Yeah, you would end up hanging me.
Quickly hang you.
Well, do you know why the medieval? You know why they were so fucked up about the land? All it was them just you would ride upon, your family would ride upon land and be like, this is our land, and then you'd fight people off, and then you'd have a vassal say like you would get the Beezer and be like, all right, Beezer, I'm your lord, you're my vassal. You can control this little stretch of my land, but see to it that it's tilled. And then the Beezer would go down to like someone else and be like a lesser duke and be like, tend to this land. And then it was like a chain people collected off of.
Yeah.
But all they had back then was the land because they were isolationists because the Muslims were blocking the Mediterranean. So they had to go inward, and all they could do was grow crops and fight each other. And then once the Crusades took out the Muslims, they expanded. And that's where capitalism came because we needed all these different roles. Bro, fuck, I just wrote a fucking 6-page paper, dude. I'm still waiting for. I hand my paper, dude. I'm such a jerk. I hand my papers in a week early, and I'm just like, yeah, here you go, bro.
Wow.
I'm a jerk, dude.
That's awesome.
Super jerk.
That's a sick move.
It's just, dude. I hand my papers in early as fuck, and I'm like, I spend like really serious
You're
amounts
like,
of time.
I'm not even gonna edit this again.
No, dude.
It's done.
I sit there. I'll spend like a good like.
Do you guys get
8
grades?
hours on my papers? No, it's just I'm doing it purely for fucking just.
There's no grades.
My papers are just drip. It's just pass fail. It's pure water, dude. I'm just like,
Have you failed?
Hell no, bro. People sweat my shit, dude. I put like a ton of time and thought into these papers. Most people just
Sure,
like,
you have,
dude.
Most people are like, this is a homework
I
assignment.
do
You're
deep.
up there.
I do
like,
deep research.
This is everything.
I know. Because I was writing
You're
that
like
other.
Rudy, dude.
I was writing that other book, and I just stopped doing that and put all that energy to writing my school papers, dude. They don't know what they're getting.
You are the Rudy of academia. It's
I
like, dude,
love
this
it,
guy
dude.
shouldn't even be here.
I shouldn't be in
He's
there,
just
dude.
working his ass off.
I fucking love it,
He
dude.
loves the game.
I love academia. I wish they should have done pass fail since the time I was a fucking tyke. This is the way for me.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, pass fail, no big deal. And I'm like, all right, let me see if I understand the concept. No big deal. Rather than being like A, B, C, D, all that bullshit. I don't know. I dig it.
That's good.
I dig it. I'm going to reform the school system.
Did you do all right in school? Did you get like decent grades?
I did. It all depends. I was very off and on.
Yeah, me too.
I would get caught up in some motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, I get caught up in bullshit.
I'll get. Someone told me that like your junior year is all that matters. So I like dicked off my first freshman year, sophomore year, kind of mess around. My junior year, I had like a 3.8. I did like
Nice.
really, really good. And then someone's like, yo, they don't look at your senior year. And I went down to like a fucking like 2.4. And I was being a bad boy senior year. And someone's like, and even in my senior year picture, I was like,
yeah.
So they were like, dude, that goes on your fucking transcript, you idiot. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I did that too. The
You made a
pictures,
funny pic.
I would go take retakes too, because then they would make you get retakes, and I would cross my eye the entire time. I would try to go through the entire process with a crossed eye, just one eye. So then when I took the picture, she couldn't be like, "All right,
Oh,
stop."
my God, that's so fucking funny.
I did that at the fucking DMV when I got my license.
Oh, I saw that picture's
Dude,
fantastic.
my license
dude.
picture is brutal.
Yeah, that picture's fucking.
It is so ugly.
It's so funny.
I thought it was funny as fuck until now. Whenever I actually need it.
When
The
you
only
really show
time
it?
people actually see it is when I need it.
See,
and I
I'm-
don't want to have a dumb fucking face in it. And it's like,
I'm gonna do. I've always wanted to do this. I'm doing tinfoil. I'm doing a grill next time I go in there. Just doing like my front 2 teeth with tinfoil. And just going, just flexing, dude. It's like this. My
yeah, and then you're going to be fucked.
Why?
The only time you're going to need to show that is when you
Like
get
I pulled
arrested.
over. Exactly. I pulled over. Like this fucking idiot. Damn, bro.
Bro.
Dude. Oh, I had a fucking hot rumor.
What's
Watching
that?
Taboo. I'm pretty sure Tom Hardy's Stone Cold son.
Really?
Dude, if you look at Tom Hardy with a goatee, I think that's
think it's
Stone Cold
Steve Austin's-
Yeah, I think Stone Cold launched him into Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah, think about it.
You think he sent his son over to England and was like, learn the.
It's probably
learn
his
the craft?
bastard. Tom Hardy, Stone Cold's bastard, dude.
Almost definitely. Tom Hardy is the man. Fuck, I forgot how much I love Taboo. Taboo was sick.
Dude, it's my
Except
favorite
I was
show.
watching it on FX on demand, so there was always commercials.
Oh, it
And
sucks.
it fucking took me out. Where are you watching it now?
I'm watching it in my house, dude. It's fucking
No, I
fantastic.
mean literally. I mean like
Oh, what
channel?
part of it? Oh.
Watch it at my house.
I watched it at the drive-thru. I'm watching it on Netflix, I think.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Hulu. It's on Hulu.
All right.
Bro, dude, Taboo is my favorite show.
Taboo's the shit.
Someone was like, Brittany's friend was like, if you like Peaky Blinders, check out Taboo. And I'm like, Taboo blows Peaky Blinders out the water. I just, dude,
Debatable.
I love
but
the
I like
fucking,
you like the dark arts.
the dark fucking
You like a
shamanism.
hot dark.
He's fucking his sister, dude.
And he's hot.
I'm thinking it's not his sister. I know spoilers. I don't know. Don't fucking spoil me. I'm like, I think this finale will be him boning his sister, and he's going to realize his mom takes him under the water, and it's like, that girl's not your sister, and he just fucking loses his boner. That's my fucking finale prediction.
That would suck.
Yeah, if he fucking...
Dude, that would ruin the whole thing.
Dude, I'm not going to lie.
He's fucking his sister. That's hot.
Did you see the part? What part did you get to?
No, I don't know. It was
they
it was when
boned.
it came out.
They boned,
Yeah.
and I was pretty stoked on it. I was
Was he
watching
like
it.
a sailor?
He was. The whole story is like, the backstory is like it was about like the illegal slave trade when like people would sink
Yeah.
slave ships, so like no one knew, like
And
being
he
in
was
trouble.
supposed to be dead, or was dead, or something.
He was in Africa, but he was sailing for a company, and the whole thing was basically that like this, you know, the Honorable East the fuck's it called? East Indian Trading Company.
Yeah.
They sorry, dude, I shouldn't be on the air.
You shouldn't be on the air right now.
They were like secretly, they sent him to do missions, and he didn't. That's what I'm guessing it is. He didn't know, and they're like, "Yo, you gotta take these slaves back." And he was like, "Man, I'm not about this. Is fucking against the sailor's code." But somewhere along the line, he gets these like shamanic powers.
Yeah,
dude.
in
And it's-
Africa.
Yeah, dude. And he like, you see when he channels his sister while she's asleep.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
Starts blowing stuff in the fire, and her sister starts squiggling. God damn.
Damn, that gets you going, dude. That's like the story you want to have. A
What?
dark shaman from Africa, and
Oh,
you get
for
to
sure.
blow sweet,
Dude, Shane, why do you
sweet
think- why do you-
orgasms to your sister.
Not to my sister, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
think
you
it's not her
wanna-
sister.
come on.
No.
You don't want to blow
First of
sweet
all,
orgasms
that's
to your
his
sisters.
half sister. If I had a half sister, I would talk about it. But I don't. I think that's not his sister. My thing is, what you just described is like, yes. And why do you think I sat in the bar and was mysterious as fuck, dude? While everyone
You
watched
are.
the news around me,
When I walked in today and saw you, I could tell.
dude. My mystique was on the
Like,
fucking
how
thousand, dude.
mysterious you've been is blowing my mind, dude. I can't I can't get a hold of you.
I literally thought about coming
Like a
here
greased
today
pig,
and not
dude.
talking at all, and just being like, That's what Hardy does a lot. And they'll be like, "Is this good?" He'll be like, That's what I thought. I was like, I've actually caught myself doing that. Brittany will say something like, and I'm like, "Oh, you're such a fucking loser, dude." Have you watched the 2000s? That thing on Netflix?
Yeah, you told me to watch. I was
pretty
fucking,
tight.
like blacked out last night. And I watched it. Oh, the British chick threw up in the bar when we left.
What?
Yeah, things got ugly at the end.
Dude, so the Jack, she threw up on the Jack dude?
She threw up. First off, she was making fun of the Jack dude for not being able to drink the whole time.
Jesus
She was
Christ.
like, I drink like a fucking fish.
And she fucking
threw
puked?
up. Yeah,
We probably hit her with a little GHB.
he probably fucking roofied her.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that jacked.
The reason they were on the trip, this is sick. She sued a guy. A guy hit her with his car. She sued him, and that's how they're on the trip.
What?
She sued an old drunk driver for hitting him. Now they're on the trip, dude. They're having fun.
Jesus,
and he knocked the
dude.
guy out. He beat the shit out of the guy while the guy was in the car.
And then they got a bunch of money from
And then
him?
they also sued him, and he's in jail. They're out getting fucked up.
Oh, my
She's
God.
puking in a bar off the money.
God damn,
So
dude.
funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so treacherous, dude.
It was funny. He was like, "That's not me, dude." He's like, "I wouldn't." I told him, "Don't sue him. Don't fucking."
He just
send
beat
him
his
away."
fucking ass or
He's
hit
like, "I already
him.
knocked him out. Like,
Yeah,
what else? Do
we're
we need
even.
To do?
We're even, Steven.
Yeah. it
God
was-
damn, that guy's so Tom Hardy, dude.
This guy was so
Fuck.
Tom Hardy.
Fuck. That's so
Me
Tom
and him were
Hardy, dude.
DMing, dude.
What?
I'm DMing this hot British dude.
Ask him if he's seen Taboo.
I'll fucking DM him right now. And ask him
Ask him if we can all FaceTime and watch Taboo together. But, oh my
Dude,
God.
love him,
Oh my God. Did you just see what Tom
He
Hardy did
sells
right there?
fucking jujitsu mats.
Stop, dude. Fuck, he's such a fucking Chad.
His name's Jack, dude.
Jack?
His name is Jack.
His name is Jack.
His name's Jack. He's British. He's got abs.
And he sells
He goes
jujitsu
to like
equipment.
Dubai. He sells jujitsu mats.
Fuck. God damn, dude.
He was shadowboxing a little.
I'm gonna
He was
ask him
showing
if
me
he'll
the
be my
shadowboxing.
Chad father.
Dude, I said goodnight to him hard when we left.
You're like, good night.
It's like, good night.
Dude, I want to see if he'll be my Chad father.
He will be.
Would you be the Chad father of my kid?
Dude.
Have to teach your kid how to finger, dude, and get ripped?
This
Will you
guy will
teach my
teach you
kid how to get
figure.
abs?
This guy,
I'm trying to get my fucking abs back,
you
dude.
could tell she was hitting him with like something like, Claire's phone broke, so I was letting her use my phone.
Yeah.
And she was like, he would never let me do that, ever. He would never let me see his phone.
'Cause he's
like
getting tons of other pussy, bro.
She was like, it took me 4 years to lock him down. And he was like looking at me. He's like, you know what that's like. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Hell
You're
yeah,
the
dude.
best ever.
Yeah, you're like one fucking jacked, ripped dude to another.
yeah. I was like, yeah, dude, I drown in pussy also. So yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Took a while to lock me down. Dude, that's so fucking funny. Damn, dude.
That
So they saw the show.
That might have been James Bond.
Fuck, dude. God, I'm so jealous you got to fucking chill with the English Chad.
English Chad and his fucking dude. British people are sacks of shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like they were so fucking.
Dude, it's the
funny.
fucking nexus of evil.
They're Jersey Shore, dude.
Really?
There's like a full on fucking any British tourist is like a Jersey Shore like yoked. They're
For
all
sure.
fucking jacked. Their Instagrams are hilarious. British people's Instagrams are like ours times 1,000.
They are fucking funny.
They're all like they're obsessed with social media and like they get it. They all try to take ridiculous pictures. It's so fucking funny.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, in Spain they fucking hate British tourists. Hate them.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking.
They go down there and they chant, they sing constantly. British people sing.
God.
They get drunk and sing. That's like their thing.
They're just going like,
Tide's been blowing bubbles.
Oh,
Come on,
my-
lad, sing along. Blowing. I'm just like, shut the fuck off, dude. I'm trying to black out.
damn, dude, so you were up with a #1 Chaz cat, dude, just rolling
Just a
around.
Brit Chad, dude. It was sick. I got
God
to introduce
damn.
him to Louis. He was telling me how much he loved fucking.
What do you watch, Louis? He's like, brilliant.
Yeah, I was like, dude, wait till you see this guy.
Joe Rogan was his favorite comedian.
Well, yeah, that's all he got. So
True.
that was the only group of comics he knows.
The Death Squad.
Is the fucking Death Squad and like Tony Hinchcliffe. And I'm like, wait till you see Louis, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
He probably blew that guy's fucking mind.
Bro, I fucking
Death Squad, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah,
Ever,
no,
ever
we-
heard of him?
the fastest rising comedian in the world, isn't it? Tony Hinchcliffe. Wicked fucking funny then, innit?
Dude, that's fucking so funny. So fucking jelly you guys.
I forgot all about his chick throwing up in the bar. That's so fun. She was puking into a beer mug when we were leaving.
Damn. Get out of here. You've made a mess of yourself. Dude.
He's like, she's a bit fucking gobby, isn't she?
Do you think he has like a ton of... She's a big
I want a
gobby.
gobby. And I was like, yeah, dude, she's definitely gobby. He's like, what's gobby?
What, dude, his phone must be nothing but fucking pussy pics coming in. Just
I
like...
might send him some nudes.
You
I might
should.
send
Yo,
him nudes of my girlfriend and be like, dude, you earned this.
send him news of yourself, dude.
I'll
You
send a
fucking
full
won't, dude.
Laying on my side, my bitch hips sticking
Dude,
out.
you-
Just my dong laying to the side.
You should go face down, ass up, and send him a nude. Just get a selfie stick and go face down, ass up, and hit a nude.
With like my hips up. Not even face down, ass up. Like sticking it up. You know what I mean?
Dude, you should cross dress.
I just gotta roll my hips and let him see everything.
You
dude.
should cross dress and do like a roll around your bed in lingerie, where you just like roll around your bed and it's like a GIF, and you send it to him. Dude.
Yo, how about that fucking Subway ad I sent you?
Dude, what the fuck was that?
New York is so fucking gay.
What was the ad for though?
It's a wedding. There's these ads on these Subway cars now that are for. It's a wedding app,
Okay.
or it's a wedding company. They
Wedding
help you.
app?
Yeah, it's like an app that helps you design your wedding.
Okay.
So all these ads are like, the first one was like Indian people, and like we were able to plan, like, and then it was a bunch of shit I never heard of.
Like
Like
what?
our Sangreep, our fucking Darshnik, or like we planned all this through this app.
They
It was
organized like a long
it's
dance
like-
number with
yeah.
like the bride or the groom like seduce the
somebody
bride.
out here, somebody out here. Yeah, and it's like, dude, yeah, we get it. You guys are diverse.
Yeah.
You don't have to make up words and post them on the subway.
Yeah, dude.
But then this one was about a gay couple.
Mm-hmm.
These two fucking hot gay dudes that got married.
Sure.
The quote, we couldn't have pulled off the craziest 3 days of our entire lives without Zola. Zola's the company, by the way.
And,
It's our new
and
sponsor,
Jack,
dude.
Jack, who popped out of the cake, dude.
So then underneath it, it has a quote, John and Mark, they swapped rehearsal dinner for a drag pageant, ... featuring their dads. That's what they did.
Their dad's dressed
And
in
then
drag?
here's a picture of their fucking cross-dressed dad with his
Hold up.
gay boy. Dude,
That's
his
their dad?
That's their hot ass.
That's fucking hot, bro.
That's a cross-dressing dad, dude.
What if you're like you're getting gay married and you convince like your dads to cross dress?
That's what they did.
First of all, the
That's what they did.
dad was probably like, okay, I'll be
I
there
know.
in 15 minutes. He's probably already wearing a dress. And he's like, what do you
He's
want?
like, I just got to finish my eyeliner. I mean, start.
Let me think about this.
Dude, they had their dads do a cross-dressing pageant at their fucking gay wedding.
Dude, what if they like went in the
What?
dressing room? Their dads were just fucking, dude, in drag, and they were
That's
like,
probably what they want. What else what would they want with that?
you don't want to walk in on your dad's fucking. They're probably like, Dad's gross.
Dads.
Ew. Ew, I don't even want to think about you guys having. I don't want to think about my dad's having sex.
Dude, they made them dress up and dance.
It's pretty wild, dude.
You should do that at your wedding.
I would. I'm like, I'll get my dad to
Get
dress in drag.
remarried and get a fucking.
I gotta get
make your
Zola.
dad cross dress.
It's gonna be the top of my docket, dude.
That's gonna be number one on my list. My dad needs to wear a thong
True.
at the wedding.
I don't
My
know,
dad's
dude.
not in a thong.
I don't want to do that to my whatchamacallit, my black father-in-law.
The whole fucking
Everyone's trying to put black men in
kidding?
dresses, bro.
black men, dude.
Oh, why do always strong black men have to put on a dress,
He
dude?
would
I'm
strike
not
the pose.
contributing to that.
He would strike a pose.
I'm so
dude.
conflicted right now between my values of cross-dressing and but putting black men in dresses.
Everybody's trying to demasculate the black man.
Exactly, dude.
But
And I'm not gonna have that at my wedding.
Demasculate. That's not the word.
Demasculate, yeah.
Demasculate.
Mhm.
What about emasculate?
Maybe that might be the right word.
Emasculating.
Emasculating. You could demasculate though. Like I
Whatever.
get, you can get demasculated.
Yeah.
but you get it right back.
Dude,
if you're like me and Jack and Tom Hardy, you get it right back.
How are you not free? I was staring at that the entire subway.
I was
ride.
blown the fuck away, dude. Getting your dad's
made
to
our
dress.
dads-
First of all, I'm calling bullshit on that, dude. That's another thing about the social media book. There's so many fake accounts and actors that like this. And I haven't verified it yet.
Also, notice the black priest, the black female priest
In the back,
She presided over the wedding.
just fucking lording over the
They had
trans
a
dads.
black lady priestess, and then their dad's drag pageant.
It's like a comic strip, dude.
It's crazy.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that didn't happen. I think that might have just been a photo shoot. You know what I mean? Because, dude, I was watching this shit.
But it's funny that that's what they were like. All right, let's think of something like cool. What would be really cool?
Yeah, getting your dad's.
Black priestess. What's like anti-establishment? How about our dads cross-dressing at our wedding?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Stop.
That's fucking wild.
Don't do that. Not in my country. God damn it. Not in my America.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I'm just trying to think of like. I mean, dude,
It's all just for New Yorkers to jerk off on the subway.
Yeah,
That's what the homeless dudes are jerking
God.
off to. They're all just super woke.
I mean, that one
They
dad
see
is
ads
pretty
like
fucking
that
hot.
and
That dad's hot. I'm glad you agree because I saw it last night. I'm like,
that
fucking
cross-dressing
dad's
dad's hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
cross-dressing dad.
Very exotic looking.
That's an angel daddy, dude.
Shit, bro. I'm gonna go. Shit, I'm gonna put my dad in some dress, see what he's looking like. Who knows? I might have a hot fucking cross-dressed
They
dad.
made their dads mams,
Nah,
dude.
my dad would look like Miss Doubtfire, bro. My dad would not be looking good.
What, Ma'am Doubtfire, dude?
Man,
He'd be a good man.
Oh, dude, speaking of the fucking devil.
What are the dogs
What up,
saying?
bro?
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Where you at?
We're coming in now.
Oh my god, dude. We got to get off the air. We're doing Patreon. We got the fucking
Yeah,
Go
dude. You got to March 14th come to the live podcast. What are we at time-wise?
an hour and 5.
Do you want to let's pause it, put the dogs on for
Got
like
you.
10
Good call.
minutes,
Oh, good call.
and then go into the page.
And we'll do
this
Patreon.
This is just, I mean, I know a lot of you guys aren't on the page, but
Yeah.
boy, you're going to want to. Listen to these two boys roll.
Whew, they're gonna get the revenge.
Big stuff they put on
Good
the ground,
fucking
dude.
god, we're back, dude. We went out and secured the very, very controversial, the fucking storm of last week, dude.
I mean, this
the
is
tempest over the water.
This is crazy.
Jesus
the
Christ,
two
dude.
fucking bulls that just dropped in, dude. Thick fucking dudes coming in here. Hot dudes rolling in.
Just not that crazy.
It's not. You guys have.
I live down the street.
I'm related to Matt, so
It's pretty fucking wild.
Exclusive, dude.
just whatever. I don't
What the
even
fuck
care
did you guys
anymore.
do today?
Clean out a basement.
Dog's going nuts. That's about it. What's up with you guys?
Fucking sick, dude.
Nothing cool.
Yeah, bro. We've been chilling hard, ripping the cast.
Are we on the
Yeah.
cast right now?
Yeah, we're on the cast.
Okay.
We hot mic'd you guys.
Sorry. Didn't know.
No, this isn't your full episode yet. This is just
Nah,
a little
it's a
little
teaser,
teaser,
bro.
dude.
Oh,
Show
okay.
some fucking
We got-
Teasing
we got-
for the broke boys.
Teasing
Yeah,
for
this
the
is
broke
for the-
boys, right?
yeah.
Patreon will get a little bit more of an amendment.
Yeah,
We'll be able to-
I mean, I had to get a hold of you guys because I watched the Alex Jones
Yeah. What do you say that was wrong?
Rogies, dude. I just needed to get your guys' take on it.
Yeah, so
amazing.
we were on the pulse, right? I mean,
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys, yeah.
Basically.
You hit all his talking points.
Pretty much. I listen to them all the time. so-
credit score.
Yeah.
Credit score made
Did
me
anyone
laugh.
pick that up?
Yeah.
That's That's fucking perfect.
I thought he kind of sucked.
You thought Jones
Okay.
sucked?
I thought fucking Rogan buried him, dude.
I mean, that was the
just
most
trolling.
entertaining
Who was,
4 hours.
100%
Yeah.
trolling
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, 4 million people
Yeah,
thought
obviously.
Stole the show. 4.5. Last time I checked, but probably more now.
Yeah, he did
Damn,
crush.
dude.
A lot of haters.
He was so fucking funny.
That was
He
amazing.
was so fucking funny.
This is what we've been saying, and all people fucking crying on Reddit. Like, they're fucking retards.
Hey, that was another thing to address the haters, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah.
the
So I got-
Bullying Spade.
So the haters
Honestly,
that,
I don't know how you guys deal with being public figures.
It's tough.
It's kind of tough.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to Heath Ledger out, dude.
Someone actually called Spade straight retarded.
It
That's
hurt.
me.
and
What
I'm
What do you
not
think I
gonna lie.
got? Did you see what I got?
Hey, you deserve it.
I don't know if you want. How much time's left in this regular episode?
As much as we want, dude. We're the boss.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're the bosses, dude.
Probably fucking end it right now.
Yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I just want to let you guys.
Oh, okay.
I just want to fucking hear you guys.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the less pull. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spilled dressing on the vest at the festival, the best of all. Had a midget Puerto Rican at my